What is up, everybody? I finally have some free time after everything going on to sit down and crack my own Battle Beast blind bags. I know these things were going crazy, but we're going to talk a lot of information about them as I have ripped over 400 of these things now. Yes, that is right. If you can see in the background, we already ripped a couple and we'll get into that in a second, but yes. Over 400. I have done 4 cases now for the Reps Comics Whatnot stream. All details can be found down in the description, but each case is 120 bags. We've been ripping them like crazy, and we have not pulled the 1 in 1,000. Maybe somebody out there in the audience or somebody in the community have bought some from the racks at our LCS and have got some, but they have not reached out. So let's talk about these Battle Beast blind bags. I know a lot of people were talking about FOMO and blah, 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 blah. But in my opinion, these are phenomenal. It's a great deal. It's a great way to get people involved, and they're super, super cheap. But my favorite thing about everything is I was not collecting comics in 2019 when Invincible was out. I wasn't reading, I wasn't collecting, I wasn't even into comics. I was watching a little bit of YouTube here and there. But I am a huge Invincible fan, and Battle Beast is by far my main man when it comes to that series. I've been putting together a ton of the run, reading the compendium, and now that Invincible is live and out as a weekly poll and everything like that, it is having fans excited. So that's my take on the Battle Beast blind bags. Sure, it can be FOMO and all that kind of stuff, but I'm a big trading card pack collector. I rip a bunch of Dragon Ball Z cards and everything, but my biggest opinion is it's just fun. It's exciting. I love being able to walk into a comic shop and seeing new Invincible books on the racks. So let's get into these bags. I got 10 from my LCS, shout out to ABX Comics and Game, and I opened 3 on our Whatnot streams already. So we'll just start off with the very first one, literally on cam. The very first one, I opened my new box. They came in that day, and the first one was basically the main cover I wanted. John Boy Myers 1 in 100 Battle Beast. This thing is absolutely incredible in the foil. Definitely going to be getting that signed. I only needed that in the 1 in 1,000, and I don't have any plans or hope to pull the 1 in 1,000. And then the very next one was the 1 in 25 Kale New. This one is super dope. I would love to get these all signed. And then we pulled on the third one. We pulled 2 during that stream with that 1 in 25. We got the Invincible Gold. So first appearance of Battle Beast, all that kind of good stuff. So they're just super fun. And let's just get right into this. Talk some information. I think these are amazing. I know there are more blind bags coming, not from Invincible or anything like that, but that is all I'm going to say on that. So stay on the lookout. So these were awesome. They came bag and boarded and everything. And I've been seeing a lot of people cut these. Like I said, after doing hundreds of these, there's no reason to cut them. You just be careful, put them straight into a bag and board, and we'll just get right into them. If you just rip them straight down like this, they're super safe. I wish they were shipped with a bag and board, and you just peel that one, and then you peel this corner, and it slides right out. You're kidding. You're kidding.
Oh my God.
You're kidding. Dude. Paul, ABX, Comics and Games. I'm speechless. We literally, that was the first one we pulled live on cam, and now we pulled this one live on cam. I have no idea if there's a way to tell or anything. The only thing I know for a fact is if you go to open these and they're tough to open, it's always the Spider-Man Marvel team up. But I seriously can't believe we just pulled the 1 in 100, and I'm so freaking glad that we were recording because, let's go. I needed, and I guess I have 2 now. So we're going to find out what we do with that. We might do a giveaway, but I definitely need one signed. So let's just keep ripping. That is awesome. If I pull the 1 in 1,000, I'm going to run around this house, man. Sorry about my energy. It is very early in the morning, and I was up pretty late last night. It was the girl's birthday, so we were out running around, all that kind of good stuff. But I'm just going to rip the rest of these packs. I got 7 left. 1 in 10. Let's go. I ordered this one already from my shop, so I already have this one, so this is going to be a duplicate, but all the 1 in 10s are going to be connecting covers, so that's super cool. And again, these things I am seeing in like my sleep, guys. I'm seeing in my nightmares, in my sleep, and we're doing one more show today. When I'm recording it is Sunday, so that's the last chance, so we'll find out let's go. I do need a bunch of blanks. I need like, I'm hoping the rest of these are like blanks. I ain't gonna lie, because the Art Adams 1 in 50, it's only like 20-ish bucks online, like 20 or 30 bucks. So super, super cheap. So let's get this going. We're just gonna burn through all of them. Get these out of the bag and boards. I love that he shipped them in a bag and board. I wish these came bag and boarded. So we'll find out. And again, even feeling these, like they're all super, super good cardstock. Oh, dude, you can't call this video any more perfect, guys. Again, I was just getting ready to say there's no real way to tell. Again, another one I needed. This is going to HeroesCon, signed by Art Adams. Again, the 1 in 50 I was literally gonna buy next weekend. I was just getting ready to say this is crazy. I'm so glad I wasn't gonna open. I was gonna rip the rest of these on my Whatnot streams, but I'm so glad I was filming this. But there's no real way to kind of tell. I know some people said you can weigh these, but who cares about any of that? They're all cardstock, so they're all super high quality cardstock. So to me, even this one, even that one felt like a foil. So they're hard to tell. The only sure thing to me is that Marvel Spider-Man. So boom. Marvel Team Up Spider-Man. I was just saying how they're normally hard to open. Maybe this is from a different case, because ours was, we ordered 2,000 of them. So if you buy 2,000 of these blind bags, if you get 1,000, you get one of the 1 in 1,000 double signed by Robert Kirkman and Ryan Otley. It's a guaranteed as like an incentive. We got 2 of them, I think, and we sent them both into CGC, and they both got 9.8s. And then if you order 2,000 of these blind bags, that is the only way to get the sketch cover. There are no sketch covers in here. There are no signed copies in here. And I do believe, if the number comes out right, the unsigned 1 in 1,000 are limited to about 300 in the world. So the eBay packs, shout out to Big Clutch, those were amazing. That is the only way to get the sketch cover, unless you got the 1 in 2,000. So let's keep ripping. I need a couple more blanks. I need these to all be blanks, but this one is not. This one is not. I don't have the issue number 2 yet either, so I would like that. All right, David Finch. I did order all these main covers from my shop, so yeah. So I got all the main covers, so anything like that is going to be duplicates, but this is the last one. Everything in the background is just, I threw them up there. They're the Rups ones. So I wanted to have something as a placeholder, and if anybody's been hanging out in our shows, they've been going crazy, so super shout out to you guys. Yeah, we'll rip this last one, why not? I'll buy a sealed one, and I want to keep one of these sealed and try and like kind of peel it up and slip a bag or a board into it, and then stick it into a frame. I think this cover, Skybound, Otley, I know you guys aren't watching, but if you are, this cover right here, this main image would be great for some kind of exclusive. So I think I'm going to keep this frame, or get one of these frames. So let's find out. So I was hoping for a blank. It is not. I think I'm going to have to go online, and you can buy blank bundles. I'll keep this on cam so you know there's no shenanigans. But you can buy blank bundles for like 20 bucks for like 5 of them. So I think I'm going to do that. That way I have a few for HeroesCon. 1 in 10 again. So that is crazy. That was a good haul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Am I missing? Am I missing one? Oh no, the blank. I'm all over the place. So let's go over this again. We got 10 of them, and I think that was loaded. I love that. I couldn't be happier. I did not get the second print, so I think or the issue number 2 foil, so I think I'll have to buy that. And then we got the Battle Beast, but I'm not gonna, or the blank, but I'm not gonna chase that 1 in 1,000. That thing is crazy expensive. But we got the Kale New 1 in 25. We got the John Boy 1 in 100. And then we got the Invincible first appearance of Battle Beast. Those were the ones that we opened on the Whatnot streams when I got my package in. And then the ones we got today is a blank. I'm happy I got the blank. We have a 1 in 10. I already have one of these, so that's my second one. David Finch, this would be my second one of that as well. Marvel Team Up, I'm hyped to get that, so that's a good score because I did not have that one. And then the Art Adams 1 in 50, another great score. I'm super hype. Again, I was just going to buy that. And then now our third 1 in 10. And again, those are all going to be connecting covers. And then the main bad boy out of this, I can't believe, dude, the 1 in 100 John Boy. So that is crazy. Again, if you want the 1 in 100, they're not super expensive. If I didn't pull this, they're only going for like 50 to 60 bucks. So I was going to end up, I know you can buy like bundle ratios and things like that. So let me know down in the comments if you guys pulled any of the blind bags. They're super, super fun. Again, it's just fun. It's fun to open trading packs. You know, I watch other streamers and other YouTubers like that do big pack openings and all that kind of stuff. I love opening packs of cards myself. So it's just a good hunt. And other than that, I hope we see more of it. But again, I hope it is in like limited doses. You know how Whatnot does their Daredevil packs, their Hulk packs, their Whatnot packs, or whatever like that, but you only get them once every few months. I would love to see these as like a normal thing, you know, $3.99, $4.99 cover price, but once every few months, and only for like bigger books. Imagine if Absolute issue number 1 would have had a blind bag. That would have been crazy. I know Fan Expo did stuff like that, but it wasn't for issue number 1. So again, let me know down in the comments what you guys thought. Hit the description, all that kind of stuff to keep up to date with IG. I post multiple times a day. YouTube is more kind of like a once a week, once every other week when I can. I have a monster haul. It's like 40 or 50 books. All con exclusives, keys, signed books from the past like 3 or 4 months of conventions I went to, exclusives, all that kind of stuff. So stay on the lookout for that. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. Leave me some feedback down in the comments, what you guys pulled, what you guys think of the Battle Beast packs. But as always, I hope you guys find what you're looking for. Have a great day, and thank you.